It's not you getting weaker. It's not you being lazy. It's you taking care of your body.
Personal accountability means you're responsible for your own life, which means you are in power. You have the power to control and change your life.
All right, welcome back, guys. It is the second week of October, which means we are a little bit over 2 weeks into the winter arc, which means that I am back at the gym for the past 6 weeks, increasing the weight, getting my meals in, increasing the intensity every other day, and my body's starting to feel it. So today I'm going to talk about something that a lot of either newbies or seasoned lifters kind of overlook, and it's a deload week. Because at this point, a lot of people either plateau or burn out, and it's usually because they don't give their body enough time to recover. And I get that. I mean, I'm a big, go big or go home kind of guy, but your body does deserve time to recover. And today I'm going to talk about how I strategically place a deload week or a recovery week in after 4, 5 to 6 weeks of training. Also, I noticed that 90% of you that watch my videos are not subscribed. So consider subscribing, drop a like, leave a comment, do whatever. And yeah, let's get on with the workout. Now, the same way that you change your exercise for recovery, I change my pre-workout for the exercise. This is Big Bucks by BUCKEDUP. It's a high stimulant, but it's actually very nootropic. It's not like all my other pre-workouts that I take for strength. This is more gonna make you kind of just focus on your workout. It's not that high in caffeine, but all the nootropics are in there, which include alpha GPC plus huperzine and L-tyrosine for mood, mind, and focus. So if you want to grab a tub of this, Big Bucks by BUCKEDUP, head on over to buckedup.com, use code Cesar10, and you support me, you support the channel, and you get to save some cash. So let's get on with the workout. So what is a deload week? Essentially, a deload week is 1 week out of your phases of training where you just kind of give your body a break to recharge and recover so that you can come back to your next phases 100%. The way I like to approach a deload week, I do one of two things: reduce the intensity, or I can reduce the volume. I normally don't like to reduce the intensity because I like to enter every workout like it's for something. So what I end up doing is I usually just lower down the volume. So for example, if I'm doing 5 sets of 225 on squats, I usually just do 5 sets of 135 instead of 225. What you can also do, if you have 4 sets of 225 on squat, and if you still want to hit the same amount of weight, instead of doing 4 sets, you could just reduce it to 2 sets, and that way you still give your body the stimulus, but you're not really taxing yourself, which is the whole point of the deload week. Now, a lot of you are going to be like, oh, I don't need a deload week. I don't need to recover. I feel good. I'm getting strong, this and this and that, whatever. I haven't plateaued. That's great. It's fine. Not everybody gets the lottery ticket of always feeling great. But here are some signs that you actually do need a deload week. 1, you still wake up sore even after you hit that muscle 2-3 days ago. 2, your joints and your ligaments are hurting. 3, poor sleep. You can sleep around 6 to 8 hours and feel still kind of bad. That's not good. That means that your body still needs time to recover. Whether you're sleep deprived, whether your CNS is taxed, that means that you need some sort of recovery. So some of you are still coming to the gym tired, feeling 70, 80%, when in reality, you're actually like a 50%, because your mind can get you through a lot of things, but your body is not going to recover as fast if you don't give it that time. So if you're feeling any of those symptoms, consider taking a deload week. Now, deload week doesn't only have to apply to strength training. It could also be mobility work, taking time off to just focus on your mobility, some sort of just stretching. You can also do just like regular body weight work. Like if you have like some sort of functional trainer at home or a dip machine or a pull-up bar, you could do push-ups at home. That counts as a deload week. You're not really doing the same amount of intensity that you would do if you came into some sort of big box gym, but you're still giving your body the amount of time and stimulus without kind of taxing yourself. So whether you want to get one of those functional trainers, those rubber bands, and just work on a rubber band, or you could do body weight work at home, that counts as a deload week in my book. Now, mindset. I want to talk about the mindset that you bring into a deload week or any sort of recovery week. Because I know for a lot of young men, it's going to hit your ego, because you're lowering down the weight, you're lowering down the reps, you're lowering down the sets, and you know that you can hit this heavy weight. And I know that it's going to hit your ego because it hit mine. The mindset that you should be bringing into a deload week is, I'm doing this for me. I'm taking care of myself for this period of time so that I can come back out stronger in the next phase of my training. So a deload week is going to hit your ego, but you got to be able to take care of yourself first so that you can get stronger later. And it took me a really long time to learn that. But now I strategically put it in around, I want to say any time that you hit a plateau is a really good time to put in some sort of deload week. But having that transition of mindset is going to help you a lot, because it's not you getting weaker, it's not you being lazy, it's you taking care of your body. All right, guys, and that's the end of this video. That's exactly how I would approach a deload week. This is during the winter arc, so remember, the winter arc isn't just about going as hard as you can every single day. It's also about getting better every single day. And sometimes in life, for you to be able to get better, you have to take a step back, take a look at yourself, and realize where you're going wrong. So sometimes if you're too tired to wake up for your next workout, if you're sore all the time, if your joints hurt, take a step back, take a deload week, think about taking recovery seriously, and take that time for yourself. Taking a deload week doesn't mean that you're weak, it doesn't mean that you're lazy. It means that you're actually taking time for yourself to be able to recover, so that when you come back during your next phase of training, you come back stronger. So if this video taught you how to properly deload, drop a like, subscribe, leave a comment, and I'll see you guys in the next one.